I can think of situations, I don't necessarily get caught maybe perhaps in the labeling of politics. I don't know that the biggest political ball that I think that it's out there at times is around charter schools at times. And so I think that the role that I've continually played around that has been to raise the issue in communities and make sure that people are educated around what charter schools are. And that was through the West Oakland Education Brain Trust, making sure that that was on the table and that there were transparent conversations around that and kind of dealing with busting the myths of such. Other political type issues, the one that actually came to my mind, and I don't know if it will absolutely fit, but when we were going through a process of doing cuts within the district, there was a point in which we were looking at cutting classified positions. And classified positions based on kind of how they're contracted, you don't have to do March 15th letters, you don't have to do any advance notification really for those folks. And so they're at the lower rungs of sorts inside the district in terms of pay scale, but they're predominantly African American, they're predominantly folks of color, they're predominantly working poor class people. And so I did as much as I could possibly do to work with other board members to say, how is it that we could actually preserve many of these particular positions? So we're talking about folks that are, aides in special ed classes, our school site security officers, cafeteria workers. And so we did, I think, a very good job of working together to look at how we could move the budget resources so that we could actually save upwards of 17 school site security officers to be on campus. And so I don't know if that's enough of a political type issue. I think the politics of it maybe in terms of just raising the issue of folks of color, of working class folks, in some ways could have been seen as maybe turning it into a political situation, which I didn't have a problem with because I thought that it was important to advocate strongly for them in the same way that perhaps our teaching staff is advocated for.